All right. Hang on. My oldest son got me this really cool speaker, Bluetooth speaker that I'm enjoying here. But, okay. Pause. You guys, pause. Okay. So, let me get my feet up so that I can see what's going on. I realize it's really early, but I got a bunch of decal stuff to deal with. It's going to be pretty not very exciting. So I figured I would start early and then go from there. All you fathers out there, I hope you had a good Father's Day or are having a good Father's Day if it's still going. Mine was okay. I didn't do a whole lot. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired all the time anymore, it seems like. Anyway, so decals. So let me show you what we're trying to do, and then what I have to work with, and we'll go from there. How's that? I'll tell you the whole story at some point. Sorry, I'm grabbing something here that fell off. I'll tell you the whole story at some point, but not right now. Okay. So, here's what we're trying to build. Get my big fat head out of the way. And what I have is a whole mess of stuff I'll show you here. So I was able to pick up a couple of decal sheets. This is just F16 data. You can see it there. Oh, that makes my green screen freak out. Look at that. Oh, did you notice the green screen? Is that cool or what? That's a picture I took at McClure Pass a few years back. Probably one of the most scenic spots in this entire state. Highly recommended. It's by Marble is at the bottom of this pass, and Marble was where all the marble came from for all the monuments in Washington, D.C. Whether you care or not, now you know. So this is just a data sheet. It's a little yellowed. It was cheap. Not worried about it. Here's some F16A stuff. The sheet looks to be in good shape. I'm pretty much everything that I need is on here other than the tail number, the serial number. And I've got that made up, and I've got some decal paper, and we'll talk about that. This is the same group, but this is same squadron, same wing, same squadrons. But these are F-16Cs. Okay. I got these all from the same vendor, so I was paying shipping anyway. You know how it is, so I might as well have just got them all, anything that could relate. And if you've seen the previous videos, I really like this kit, so I'm probably going to be building more. So having more decals than I necessarily need is not really a bad thing. So what we're going to do here is I have the micro scale decal film. Can you see that? And I relocated this camera, so I'm trying to get used to it. But so if you never use this stuff, it's pretty simple. You just brush it over the decal. And I don't know how long I've had this. This stuff lasts forever. I've had this for quite a long time. So that's not a problem. And I have my decal paper over here. And this is inkjet paper, and it's pretty old stuff, but it should be okay, hopefully. So what I'm going to do before I get too crazily started here is I'm going to scan the sheet. That way, if I screw it up, I can make another one. As far as I know, these are all out of production. So I'm not sure what the status is on that as far as what's legal and what's not. So, you know, I'll leave that up to your judgment. I don't personally see a problem with copying sheets that you've acquired, whether they're just kit sheets or aftermarket sheets or whatever. You know, if you're not making them, if you're not reprinting them for distribution, I don't really see what the issue is. But I'm not a lawyer, and I did not sleep in a whatever that hotel chain is. Holiday Inn Express. That's the one, Holiday Inn Express. So I'm going to just scan this baby. If I can remember how. Office. No, graphics. Graphics, simple scan. Okay. And I just have a cheap old scanner here. I mean, you're not missing much. It's just an Epson XP4105, and I set it at photo and high resolution, and just do it to it. Is this thing on? It probably works better if I turn it on. There you go. There's the screen, if you want to see the screen. This is something else I got going on in the background here. Okay, quality, bada bing, bada boom. Did I lock myself up? It looks like I locked myself up. I did. Close it. Come on, you silly machine. Okay. Maybe we won't mess around with that right now. Since I apparently don't know what I'm doing. I gotta kill the process. Like I said, this is gonna be pretty boring right now because I'm not doing anything exciting. And somebody's making all kinds of noise upstairs. Alright, let's do this. Where is... There you are. Sorry, give me a second here to fix this here. Oh, here, if you want to watch what I'm doing. If you want to watch what I'm doing, that's fine. No. Let's see. Where is it? There you are. 3227. There, that sucker's gone. Okay, let's try it again. Prefs, boom, boom, boom. High quality. Okay, close that. Single page. Huh. Doesn't want to run. Well, let's see. See if I initiate it from over here. Okay, it's going to fight me. I'm not even going to deal with this right now then. There. Anyway, let's go back to here. All right, so it's okay. I just ordered another one. No problem. So the other thing that we want to look at, if we look at the what am I thinking? I lost my train of thought. So like I said, that one sheet's got everything on it except for this right here. And what I've done is I went ahead and I created that in a program called Inkscape. Some of you may be familiar with it. Let's see here. Okay, so here's Inkscape, right? And so I've made, so there's some P47 stuff. These are my tail codes that I need for this. I don't actually need these now, but I do need these. And I've sized them and whatnot. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to print just a regular piece of paper because I want to see how the sizing is before I actually print them on the decal. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. Come on, baby. You can do it. Cool, blank piece of paper. Okay. Print preview. There it is. Okay, it's there. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's not, that one's not going to work because that's not the right printer. Let's go back to here again. Preview. Everything's there. Original size. That's what we want, the original size. See what we get this time. Are we going to get the right thing? Why is it printing blank pieces of paper? This is not going how I want it to go. Okay, I told you this was going to be boring. Why am I getting a blank? Printing complete. Okay, let's try home. Maintenance. Nozzle check. Maybe it's out of ink. That's okay, I have ink. It's not a problem. It's just, it's not out of ink. Apparently I'm stupid. DUMB stupid. Okay. Well, let's see. We get over to the feed here so that I can see how there we go. The background screams Bob Ross. Yeah, except I took that when I used to still do that stuff. I don't know, you know, I just don't have time. I thought I was supposed to get less busy as I got older, but that's just not how it's working out. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong with the printer. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong with the and I'm not sure what. Okay. Not now. All right, let me. Okay, we go back to this. All right, let me go back to this. What is my print? A4. No, it should be US letter. Oh, there's the problem. Okay. So here, let me show you this. Oh, there's the problem. Let me first things first, let me so here, let me show you this. I can hear myself through my headphones. Not that I have them on, but let me go here and go here and show you what's going on. Okay, you see this here, this line? This is the paper. So I had this thing set for A4. So document properties. See, the A4 is up here. I had it set for A4 instead of US letter, and I'm printing on US letter, and they're obviously not on the sheet up here. So that's the problem. So I got to take and move all of this stuff down. So first things first, I'm going to just group all this stuff together and just move it down like this, right? Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to try printing it again. Let's see what happens. Print. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to take one of my sheets that I have here, and I'm just going to match up. I'm just taking and putting them side by side and seeing how the sizes are. What I have in the system is a little bit small, but it's a very, very, very tiny bit. So I'm just going to run with it. It's good enough. All right. So, wish I could get the scanner working because I'd like to scan this, but like I said, I'll order another one from somewhere. Not a big deal. Okay. Now this particular pack is from Micromark, and it's got clear and white in it because you can't print white with an inkjet, right? And this is an inkjet. There's inkjet paper and there's laser paper. They are not the same. And I'm interested to see whose name's on this decal paper. Nobody's. Inkjet clear. It tells you it's clear on the back. That's good because it's almost impossible to tell, right? All right. So the next question is, how does this thing print? Well, I think it prints with this up. So I'm going to go back to here, file, print. Now, what do I need to print this as? It should tell me on this sheet. Create your artwork, print. If you're, okay, remove any tissue type sheet. We recommend using transparency film or similar setting. I don't have transparency. But I do have high gloss photo paper, which is probably the same thing, right? Okay, I'm going to put that in the printer. I know you can't see what I'm doing, sorry. Print preview, all looks good. Print it. Let's see what happens. It sounds like it's not doing well. I haven't used this printer or this paper. You know what is an option? You can take laser paper and take it to Kinko's or FedEx or whatever it is now, or probably even Office Depot, and they'll print them for you. Wow, it's taking a long time. Hey, look at that. There we are. Ooh, they ran a little bit. So that was probably not the right setting. They ran a lot. I don't know if you can see that. That's not good. So I am going to change the setting and try it again. Okay, let's try file, print, page setup. Coated paper? Let's try coated paper. Yeah. And we'll put it in the other way this time. And we'll do print preview, and we'll print. Let's see what's happening now. It sounds like it's just, it sounds like the thing's gonna explode or something. Oh, that's where that sensor goes. Man, that camera can actually see. This is the corner of the table right here, and you can see that stuff hanging off the corner of the table. That's pretty amazing. Wow, it's really slow. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Oh, that's horrible. That's even worse. Oh no, I put it in and printed it on the same side. So I double printed it. Okay. Let's do it again. You know, because I just can't get enough, right? Hey, if nothing else, it's comedy relief, right? File, print, page setup. Let's just go with standard photo paper. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along, right? Okay. Hopefully this works. But while we're waiting for that, why don't we okay, the AFs are okay. The serials are okay. The rest of the stuff is kind of hokey, but the serials are okay. And that's good enough. So we'll set that over here to let it dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to, yeah, they look good. The serials look good, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm just going to come in here. Let me let you see what I'm doing here. Okay. Let me get this out of the way a little bit. So here we have our decal sheet, which is, I don't know how old this sheet is. It's old. It's an old super scale sheet, so let's see. I was just looking to see if it even had a price on it, and it doesn't, because that would kind of give us an idea. All right, so what do I need on here? I am going to need, let me look at this. That is 3 rows up there. So I'm going to need the 3 row and the eagle and all of that stuff. Okay. Now the trick here is to not put this stuff on too thick, because it comes off pretty thick, and it's you know, it is what it is, but you just kind of gotta deal with it. I mean, it doesn't look bad once you get it on the kit, but it does come off of here pretty thick. All right, so I need those. The tail letters here. There's nothing wrong with doing the whole sheet. And in this area right here, that's what I'm going to do because it's just simpler. And I could just do the whole sheet. The thing you need to realize when you do this, whoops, I just put my finger in it, is that it's basically making one coat on the whole thing. You know what, I'm just going to do that. It's simpler. So when you cut it out, when you cut the decals out, you have to be aware of that because you need to cut close. because you're going to get a you're going to end up with a whole bunch of decal film basically all the way across this thing. Okay, there we go. Does this have the right badges? Yes, they're in there. Okay. So this sheet literally has everything that I need except for the serial number. Other than that, it's got everything. So there we go. So I just did the whole sheet. I don't remember what you used to get this stuff off of your brush. That kind of stinks. Okay, are these dry yet over here? Are these guys dry? No. No, they're not dry yet. Okay. We'll wait. Okay. So. Well, let's try something here. Yeah, see, it wants to pull the color out of it. So here, I'm going to try this. That'll work. Makeup sponges are your friend. You can do lots of really cool things with makeup sponges. All right. Man, ooh, that smells like alcohol. That tells me what I can clean it with. So that's good. I'll be right back. There we go, rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. That'll work. That'll work. Awesome. Okay. Done deal. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now that we're waiting for this stuff to dry, let's look at this baby. Should I flip it up? There we are. I use Future for the gloss coat, and I airbrush, and I usually just brush it with a brush. But I didn't do that this time, so I got some kind of funkiness on it. But it's fine. One thing about Future is it's its own solvent. So you can actually go back and put another coat on it, and it's kind of like lacquer, you know, it'll dissolve itself into the new coat, which is good. But okay, so what are we going to do here? I'm going to let these blaze off for a little bit longer. So I don't, you know, so this is my first experience with Vallejo, and this is Vallejo Model Air. Okay. Those of you who have been watching me for a long time know that I'm not a big fan of acrylics, although I use them. I'll use anything, especially if it's cheap. But I've never really been impressed with acrylics. These I'm impressed with. I will say you don't want to handle them a whole lot. You know, get a gloss coat on them or a clear coat on them as soon as you can. But wow, not only do they airbrush well, but they even hand brush well. I did these canopies with a brush. I don't know if you can see that. And I got to do they're going to get another round because I need to put the lighter color on them. I used the darker just because I wanted the inside of the frame to be a little darker. Can you see it? But it needs to go a little different. So anyway, yeah. But overall, I like them. I really do. They're pretty amazing. And the little dropper things, and I know everybody else has said this, so this is nothing that most of you don't know, but because it's got the little dropper tip that, you know, it's pretty economical. It's pretty efficient as far as dispensing paint. So that's a good thing. So I'm impressed. I'll be buying more. And I might just sell off all my polyscale. I have a lot of polyscale. But, yeah. I'm impressed enough with that I'll buy more, for sure. Okay. while we're waiting for this to dry, it takes 15 minutes. I'm going to give it a little longer just because I'm being safe. And letting it just do its thing. But I'm going to see what I got here. Wow. I got 47 things going on. I'm doing some friends of ours run like a rural lodge thing. And their website got basically the domain expired and it got taken over by somebody else. So I told her if they got the hosting and stuff, I'd do up the site for them on the new hosting. And I'm downloading the old site off the Wayback Machine, or trying to, what I can of it. But that's neither here nor there. But I do have a couple of new things to try. We can talk about those while we're waiting for this stuff to dry. How many things do I have? Just 2. So I got this this rapid fuse wood adhesive. Cures in 30 minutes, ready to plane, sand, and stain. Now, why in the hell do you have wood glue, Jim? It's not wood glue. It's wood adhesive. That's different. I was watching one of Paul Budzik's newest videos, and if you don't know who he is, look him up. Look up Scale Model Workshop on YouTube. He's a good modeler. He's a good old school scratch building guy. And he's got the cool tools too. But and so he tried this and he says it's pretty good for filling gaps and stuff. So as I've said before, if it's good enough for Paul, it's good enough for me. So if I think about it, I'll put a link in the description here. But yeah, I got this on Amazon. So I haven't tried it yet, but we'll try it. We'll be trying it. That's not a problem. And I finally picked up some Easy Line. This is the fine. I got it from LHS. It was like $10 or $11 for 100 feet. 100 feet is probably gonna. They'll probably bury me with this. I don't see how I'm gonna use 100 feet ever. Not 5 inches at a time or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah. So we'll try that for when we do some antennae. Do some antennas and stuff. I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. That's why I keep itching. Sorry. I hate mosquitoes. Absolutely hate them. Why? What is their purpose? Why do we have mosquitoes? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so what do we got here? I think this is dry. All right, let's go back to our workspace here. I'm going to push this back out of the way. I'm going to go in here. Okay, it's not rubbing off. Which is good. Just going to cut this out right here. I'm going to have to work on that paper setting because it's definitely not the ideal setting for this. Okay, get that out of here. Now, like I said, that film covers this whole piece now, right? So we need to cut these as close as we can so that we don't end up with a whole mess of stuff we don't want. A whole mess of clear. So the closer you can get it, the better. And if you don't have a steel rule like this, get yourself down to Harbor Freight and get one. I was just down there Sunday. My son would use my floor jack, and I don't know, something's wrong with it. I guess I need to rebuild it. And so he decided he was going to buy one himself. So he wanted to go up big city. So we went up there and he bought him. So we went to Harbor Freight and yeah. I know. You buy that stuff? Yeah, I do. I buy Harbor Freight stuff. And you know what? It works fine for me. Some of it you gotta use some tricks on, like the compressors and stuff. You just gotta maintenance them and they work fine. They'll last just like anything else. And if you really think that that stuff you're paying top dollar for is the good old stuff that you've been getting for years, it's not. Just so you know. Okay. So I need this. So what do I need? So I need these guys. And I need this guy. And I need this. And I need those. And then all the data stuff. I don't even know what these are. What are these for? Oh, the leading edges of the horizontal stab, huh? I can't imagine that. Yeah, okay. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. What am I going to do? I'm just going to cut. I'm going to go like this. Then I'm going to go like this. Then I'm going to go like this. I'm just doing whatever I need to do here to get this off of here. That's all. To get what I want off of this sheet. And then the rest of it will go on the decal binder. The decal binder, if you don't have one, you need to get one. Everybody's got to have a decal binder. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I'm not. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know why. Tomorrow's Monday. Monday. What did I watch today? I actually sat in and watched a movie today, which is unusual for me. I do want to go see the new Godzilla flick. My kids, of course, are like, "What do you want to go see that for?" Because it's Godzilla! What's wrong with you? It's freaking Godzilla. Why would you not want to go see Godzilla? Silly children. Okay, I'm going to trim these off. Trim these up while I got them here. Went and saw Otis Taylor Friday night for about the, I don't know, probably third time. If you like, you know, he labels his music trance blues, like trance, like being in a trance. And I think that's fairly accurate. And it's just like his concerts are just like a jam session, right? Just like one big long jam session. And so if you like that kind of thing, it's fun. And you know, he's a excellent storyteller. And I've seen him do some co-work with some other fairly good, fairly well-known bands like I don't know. I saw him play with the Motonaji from Indigenous. Great band. Indigenous, yeah, like indigenous peoples. Native American band. A couple of brothers and somebody else, I think. I forget. Anyway, they're great. Who else? I don't know. It's just, you know. Some people are just good at what they are, good at what they do. I will trim that later. need these. So I'm just going to trim these out right here, right now. So I don't need any of this, right? Right, so that can go up here. No step and no touchy miss. Godzilla's the shiitake. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my kids, man. Like, how can you not like Godzilla? How can you not like Godzilla? You're like the ultimate pet. I failed. I failed the world. I've raised children that don't like Godzilla. Okay. There. So that's all the squadron stuff. Now, okay, so I need 1, 2, 3 light colored ones and 1 dark colored national insignia. So I'm just going to go in here and go like this. And I will just cut them out like this, like a slalom course. And if this knife slips, I'm going to cut my finger off. So if the knife slips, just look away. Or zoom in, depending on your preference. Okay, there's those. Okay, and then I got all this other stuff. And what is all this other stuff? The data stuff. Where's my tea? So what do you guys think of the green screen? You like it? I like it. I think it's cool. Now what I need is I need one of those things that I can you know, the pad, so I can just push the buttons. Okay, yeah. You know, one thing I don't have is these walkway stripes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I could mask them and paint them on. That would be insane. Why would I do that? I could do it though. Okay, so I need standard data. Okay. So this is like 2 aircrafts worth, right? So I can just, yeah. So I just need to do this. So I just need to go down through here, through here, through here, through here. Yep. Around here. Through there. And down. Boom! There we go. And I'm going to throw all these in here so they don't get lost. And now I'll cut all this stuff out. And I'm actually going to change this blade while I'm at it. Where's my blade jar? There it is. You got to be kind of careful with these scalpels because they will cut you like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Gotta have a sharp blade. I think I'm gonna put my eyeballs on here too. Green screens like Godzilla. Oh, you just gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I'm just playing. If you came here for seriousness, you came to the wrong place. All right, let's see. See if this works. Oh, kicking me in the head. It's pretty cool. Okay. Enough goofing around. Shoot. I don't know what I did with that picture, but oh well. We'll use this one for now. How's that? Get back to the stream here. All right. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Basically, I'm just going to cut this all as close as I can. Just like I've been doing. If you got a nice sharp scalpel blade like this, I mean, you don't need any pressure. It will just come right off. And I put this stuff on thin enough, that coating, that I'm not really seeing any major residuals. You know, sometimes if you put it on too thick, you'll get some texture in it. And I'm not seeing that, which is good. Okay. Now, so I'm just going to come in here and freehand this now as best I can. Not getting too close because I'm a wuss. I don't want to cut the decal. Even though I have extras, I don't want to go there. Stop it. Where'd it go? Oh. Something was sticking it to me. Oh, it's probably the film, huh? Ow, that's sharp. You big dummy, don't stick your finger into the knife blade, you moron. Okay, there's that one. Trying to keep all this stuff out of here. I know this isn't very exciting, but this is a lot of what we do, right? It's just stuff like this. That's not very exciting. We can talk about the Night Fighter build while I'm doing this. I haven't done anything on a 335. It's ready for the Duo 335 is ready for filling and sanding and that kind of stuff. I think I could still get it done in time. I also have a group build that I committed to for the Average Joe's group for the D-Day build. That one may or may not get done. I think I can get that done. I was going to build that P61. There's no way that I can get that done in time. So I've got a different subject. That I may try and get done. Or I may not. I think I could do it. You know, I could do it as long as I don't get all hung up on a bunch of goofy details that don't matter. So yeah. Ooh, that was close. That was really close to cutting into the color of the decal. I didn't, but it was close. Okay. There's that. about these guys? How about these? I am really not really looking forward to getting this to fit on the tail. This is probably going to be quite challenging. But we shall see. I've had to deal with challenging decals before. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my Jabo P47 build, but that decal, I don't know how much microsol I put on that thing, but I got it to wrap around the front lip of that cowling eventually. It took many coats, but it happened. Man, this is turning into a career. The things we do. The things we do. Hey, Mo. Okay, that's that. This one's going to be freehand for sure. Oh man, coolest thing in the world today. We're driving down the road and I look off into this field and I see this bird take off out of this field, and it's a bald eagle and he flies right over the car and he's got a snake in his talons and the snake is stretched out. You know, bald eagles are big. If you've never actually seen one, they are not small. That snake was trailing out a good body length, at least, you know, behind that bird's body length. And I just had to laugh because I can imagine that snake's going, damn it. And I was having a good day until now. Right? Can you imagine just crawling through the freaking bush, just having a good old day, and all of a sudden you're freaking flying through the air? It's like, holy crap, what just happened? Really funny. Really funny. I'm easily amused. I'm sure it wasn't funny for the snake, but I thought it was funny. That snake was probably going, why I oughta... Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And the eagle's like, you oughta what? You gotta just shut up because you're lunch, buddy. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. I didn't get that one very close, but I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to take the chance of screwing it up, so. No, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Woo! Guess what? Now I gotta do all this garbage. Ugh. I don't know, I might need some scotch before I do these. Right? Alright. Well. Okay. Let's see. I need to sit back for a second here. Ugh. You know, there's something else I wanted to show you guys that I got recently, and I can't remember what it was. But that's all right. The biggest problem I have right now is I think I'm addicted to F-16s now. I really do. I think I'm addicted to these things. Stretchy color putty. I got this at the dollar store. I hope it's the same thing as silly putty. Putty made in USA, packed in China. So it's cheaper to make the stuff, ship it to China, put it in a box, and then ship it back. Really? You think so? Well, if you think that's stupid, I could tell you some stories. Like for instance, wire, cable. I can buy cable from Europe and have it. I can buy cable that was made here from a warehouse in Europe cheaper than I can buy it here in some instances. What? So yeah, it's like, okay, so we can take the stuff and send it, we'll make it, and then we'll package it, and then we'll send it to a distributor in Europe, like Arrow or somebody like that, and you can buy it from them cheaper than you can buy it stateside. Huh? How does that work? I don't understand. I don't get it. But a lot of it makes sense because it's like, they make it in China or whatever, and then they make it in Taiwan or Philippines, or now they're making stuff in India. I mean, who knows? But a lot of times it's cheaper for me to buy it from a European warehouse than an American warehouse. I mean, that's including shipping. I know a lot of companies, a lot of buyers and stuff when they're buying, and I'm not just a buyer, but a lot of buyers and stuff when they buy stuff, they just what am I thinking? They're just looking to buy stuff. They don't know what's going on. They don't care, right? Trade deals. Yeah, trade deals. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on tariffs and immigrant workers and things like that. For a reason or two. Not the least of which is just not a topic to make friends over, that's for sure. Okay, what do we got here? We got a lot of funky stuff. So these are all these blocks. So we'll go right here, through here. Just get that strip out of there. This is all one piece here. I'm not sure why, but it is. And these are all individual pieces. Okay, then we can go down here and just cut this down through here like this. Then I can cut this through here. Okay. Okay. Is that all one piece? I don't. Okay. This is not. This, however, looks like it is. I can't tell though. No, this is separate. Okay, this is a separate piece. That's separate. But that's not. Separate. 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 Okay. These are all separate. As are these. Okay. And these. Oh, it's a lot of little stuff here. Speak no evil. Yeah. Yeah. Speak no evil. That's a good way to put it. Speak no evil. You know, I don't really oh, what was I going to say? I can give you my whole political ideology in one simple little phrase, and that is kill them all, every single one of them. I hate politicians, absolutely hate them. All of them, not just some of them. Well, there's some I don't totally hate, but the ones I tend to like are the ones that nobody wants to listen to. You know, the ones that want to balance the budget and crap like that. But hey, why would we want to do something stupid like that? Oh yeah, look at all these little no step and no push and walkway and I don't know about those. Are we going to do those? I'll tell you what, I'm certainly not going to do those tonight. So let's not worry about all these little orange guys and stuff right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't think we've had a decent I said I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. But like I said, kill them all. Scum of the earth, man. Scum of the earth. You know, if you can't articulate what you think without worrying about what everybody thinks about what you think, you have no business being a politician or a judge. Period. In the discussion. Selfish people should never be in one of those positions. Now, the problem with that, obviously, is that everybody's selfish. So what do you do? What do you do? I'm not an anarchist. Because I actually understand what anarchy means. You know, I always laugh when these people say, when you get these people that are all anti-cop, and my first question is, okay, are you anti-cop or are you anti-law? Because those are two different things. I mean, you still want to have the law, but not have the police to enforce it, or are you saying we shouldn't have the law, period, have laws or any of that stuff, and whatnot? Because I'm here to tell you that will, I mean, I'm okay with that. But what you need to understand is all these protected classes that we have in this country will no longer be protected, will no longer have anybody to protect them other than themselves. You know, or maybe some other sympathetic people, but for the most part, you know, groups will have to protect themselves. And are those people ready, willing, and capable to do that en masse? I don't think so. I don't think most people really understand what that means. You know, you're literally talking about a situation where you might literally have to remove your own neighbor from the gene pool. But I digress. I mean, who wants to do that? You know, I mean, I have one with his boom boom stereo that goes all the time. I mean, all the time, sitting in his driveway. That wouldn't be a problem. That stuff literally makes me crazy. Literally makes me want to hurt people. I don't mind it, you know, if you can do it for a little while. Maybe while you're washing your car or something, but literally leave it out there all day long. That makes me want to hurt you. I'm starting to sound like a psycho now, right? These are things you probably shouldn't be saying in public, Mr. Deck. Well, sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I really don't. I get along with anybody. My biggest pet peeve in life is people that have no consideration for other people. Whether they're driving or just being jackasses in the neighborhood or whatever their problem is. I don't care. I'm a fair and reasonably compassionate guy. But if you just can't seem to take into account other people's feelings or whatever in your day-to-day decisions, then I'm not really sure what use there is for you. What's the point of your existence? No lyrics, the same beat for 3 hours at a time. Yeah. Yep. It's like, what the hell, dude? You know, that's a that can be a trigger. It really can. I mean, hey man, if women can get off the hook because of their menstrual cycle, I should be able to get off the hook from that, right? I just lost it. All I kept hearing was boom, 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 and I just snapped. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know what got over me. I jumped up on top of his car and threw a flare inside and started making noise, screaming and yelling or whatever. I don't know what got into me. Yeah, I can listen to some of the stuff my kids listen to, and some of it's okay, tolerable. Luckily, my kids like classic rock and stuff too, so I don't necessarily have to listen to their stuff when I'm trapped in a car with them, even if it's their car, which I'm thankful for. But some of their music is okay. Most of it is crap. I have to admit, you know, my oldest was funny. He was listening to some of this, you know, rap crap stuff that they have. Now it's just really out of this world stuff. It's just like over the top. And I was like, here, hang on. And I went. Anyway, I hooked him up with a Beastie Boys CD. Like, here. Excuse me. This is 100 times better than that crap that you're listening to. So yeah, and he loves it. So he loves it. 21-year-old kid loves Beastie Boys. It's like, you know, these guys were a joke. These guys started, this was supposed to be funny. And they started making money. Okay. Wow, man, I don't know if I'm going to have the wherewithal to put this all on, do these tonight. I was going to, but man. I didn't think there was going to be this much trimming. Oh yeah, that one's bad. That's something I'm working on. I'm going to start up another channel doing like music. I don't want to say reviews, but like opinions, I guess, or what, you know, like what the lyrics are about, what is this song about? And it will be mostly 60s, 70s, and 80s stuff for sure. And that should be fun. It'll be interesting for me because I'm interested to see what everybody else thinks. I mean, I know what I think a certain song is about, but I'm really be interested in getting the getting feedback from everybody. Oh, that one. I didn't have it held down good enough. I'm having to make a couple of swipes, so this blade's about done. I'd play music in the background if I wasn't afraid that YouTube would flag my video for copyright infringements or whatever the deal is. That would be fun. We could play some like old punk, stuff like that. My neck's getting hard, getting sore. Okay, we're almost there. You excited yet? Now, I wouldn't have to be doing all this if I hadn't put that film over it, but chances are these things would have disintegrated as old as they are. So this is just one of those, the price you pay for trying to keep your decals in one piece. And this should be the end of those little boxes. Then I've only got a couple more pieces over here. And then the other stuff is the no step stuff and whatnot. And I don't know if I'm even going to go there. Am I going to go there? I don't know. I might not. Whoop. Uh-oh. That was loud. Whoever that was. Who was the loud person? Is that Little John? Probably my large 21-year-old that we call Little John, who's not little at all. Yeah, it's him. I can hear him. Okay. I'm just guiding along my fingertip on these short strokes. It works. It won't work on a long stroke, obviously. Ooh. That was really close. That might have been. Man, I almost hit the stripe. That was really, really, really close. Okay. Well, that was a lot of work. Holy cow. I hear there's no copyright for Bach. 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 Yeah. Bach Montana Overdrive. I would be Bach. No, I don't think that's. I don't think that's right. Man, I'm like totally like, oh, that's a lot of work. A lot of work. Ugh. I think I need a break. Maybe I just need some of this. I haven't had any of this in a long time. Wow. That's not bad stuff. Okay. Now what? And I don't think I want to put them on. Not right now. Not right now. So, are these A's or C's here? I'm not sure. Different squadron. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let me look at something. I just thought of something. See the star and bar here? Okay, let me get out of the way. See this star and bar? And see this one? See the difference? I have these. I don't have these. Excuse me. What do I need? Oh, it has the other style. Sometimes you just gotta fake it. This aircraft's interesting because, like, this pattern right here, at least on the newer, I think on my, at least on the C models or whatever, this dark, the dark color comes up, kind of runs along the bottom of the rear piece of the canopy there, which is interesting. I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not an F-16 expert, but I might be at some point because, like I said, I'm like really getting kind of hung up on these things because they're pretty cool. But yeah, so I think I'm done though. I'm kind of tired, and I don't want to start decaling and jack it all up because I'm tired. You know how that goes. Let's see here. So, what do I do here? So the Night Fighter build, I know Jeff is almost done. Well, I don't know. You know, you only got a couple weeks, and that 110, you got to mask that 110 canopy. That might take 3 years. I don't know. Man, I remember I built that old 72 scale Italy HE111 years and years. And I had all the old German, the 72nd scale Italy German kits, the JU86 and the DO24. I had all those kits. And that HE111 about drove me insane. A 1/72nd scale HE111 cockpit glazing. I don't remember what I did. I might have just smashed it. No. I don't remember what I did with it. It was a long, long time ago. But I just remember that it was like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? So anyway, the Night Fighter build is a couple weeks out. The end of that, the Average Joe's D-Day build ends June 5th. Like I said, I'm going to try and jump in on that. The DL335 is I could take an evening and get that thing ready get it all done up and filled and sanded and stuff and ready to go into primer and get it in primer, you know, if I had daylight. But so I'm not concerned about that. And maybe we'll try this. Should we try this? I think we'll try this on the DL335. I think we will. Yeah. So we'll try that there, and then we'll... Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry. Got myself sidetracked. So we'll do that. And... get in primer. I'll take. I need to decide what scheme I'm going to do. If I do the lines, you know, the light gray with the dark gray lines in it. They had the lines and then they had the splotches. And actually, I've been told, man, I got a mosquito bite driving me crazy. I've been told that the best way to do those is to do the dark gray, mask it off with little skinny reels of, you know, whatever, silly putty or whatever, poster putty or whatever you got. And just use little bitty pieces of that all over the place and then spray it with the light gray. And if that's true, then that should be pretty simple. What's not going to be simple is the canopies on that thing are going to suck too. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. And whether I'm going to have the canopies open or closed. I kind of want to close them just to keep the sleek lines on it. But anyway, at this point, I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to at least take a break. I don't know if I'll be back down here tonight or not. Probably not. But if not, we'll decal it tomorrow. And about the only thing I need to do is paint the tires. As far as painting goes, paint the tires and paint the light gray on the canopy. Get the decals on. Hit it with another gloss. I don't know whether I'll do a wash or not. Probably not. I did wash the interior of the tail cone. I don't know if you can see that at all. But yeah, it's anyway. So what I did there is I just took. I sprayed it with white primer, and then I painted the turbine face with the metallizer exhaust or something, some metallic color, and then I washed it with this Tamiya panel line wash, which is. This is just a convenience thing. I bought it just to see what it was all about. It's just an oil wash or an enamel wash like you can make with this. You know, so so I'm using it because I have it, but I'm not. It's not a necessity. It's no better than the stuff that you can make yourself. It's no worse either. You know, like I said, it's a convenience thing. So, you know, if you want to spend $8 just so you don't have to mess with it, that's fine. I get it. But I just, you know, don't expect that you're getting some other great product or something. But anyway, yeah. So there we are. We're what do I got here? Oh, graveyard auctions end in 1 hour. I don't do those anymore. I don't do those anymore. All right. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care of the people you love, and have a good evening. Bye now. Where's the button?